All right, I am in the woods. I've got a cellar hole here that was used as a dump, and I've pretty well picked this cellar hole over already for glass bottles. But I've never really been a can guy, old beer cans and stuff. But I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about digging antique beer cans, so I thought I would come back to this spot that I've already tapped out for glass and see if I can find any old cone tops or any old flat tops in here, and try my hand at digging some antique beer cans. Well, right off the bat, I can see a can on the surface that I must have pulled out in the past. That's actually got a lot of label still to it. Nice black label beer. That can be cleaned up with some citric acid, and that's going to look really good. And I can see a few more that I have pulled out up here too from the last time I was in here, in amongst all these bottles. Another black label. That one's pretty sun bleached, but it's all intact, so we'll take that one too. And another black label. So I'm glad I came back to check this out, because I remembered there being a lot of cans in here, and right off the bat there's 3. Just barely started digging, and here's a little bottle right here. That's a nice one. So I guess there are still some bottles for this dump to give up that I haven't found yet. That's a little beauty. What's that say? U.S. patent. Then it gives a patent number. Sweet. That one's going home. Oh, there's another bottle there. Looks like a beer bottle. There we go. Yep, beer bottle. Set that one to the side and keep digging. Here's a fun little find. I've actually dug a handful of these out of this dump before. Maple syrup tap. I don't know, I've probably dug half dozen of these out of here. For those of you that don't have maple syrup production in your area, that end would get hammered into the sugar maple tree. A bucket would hang from here, large bucket, and the sap would drip down into the bucket. When the bucket's full, you collect it, boil it down, and make Vermont maple syrup. Just exposed the face of a bottle right there. Let's see if we can get this guy out. Oh, it's a bigger bottle than I thought. That might be a whiskey or something. There's the neck. I think it's still got the cap on it too. What have we got? The AMS company. Yeah, that's a whiskey right there. 1 pint. I don't think I've dug an AMS company bottle before. We'll bring that whiskey home. Look it up. Little button. Copper. Yeah, cute little copper button. Little perfume bottle just popped out. Still got the top and everything. Look at that. There have been a lot of perfume bottles out of this dump. That's a cool little find. I'll take that. It's the first one I've dug that still has the cap to it. There's another button right there. You know what? I might have a matching button to that from this dump. I'll have to look when I get home. Bakelite. That's cool. Here's a bottle I found previously. I was just moving it, but it's a nice little 3 IV medicine bottle. Duraglass. Screw top. That's not bad. I'll take that home. Looks like we got a little milk glass. Yes. Is it Pond's? Oh, what is this one? I got to get that up to my face for a second. It is Woodbury. Oh, I've not dug a Woodbury milk glass before. Oh, it's got a nice little design on it. That's a cool one. I like that. That's the other thing. A lot of Pond's cold cream milk glass jars have come out of this dump, but this is the first Woodbury milk glass. That's a nice find. Oh, we got a little square bottle here. It does have some cracks in it. Yeah, some pretty major cracks. Oh, it's a salt shaker. There we go, a little salt shaker. That's cool. Broken, so just set that to the side, leave it behind for now. Just hit a bottle. I don't know if it's intact or not. I think it is. Yes, it is. What have we got? Feels plain, no embossing. Oh, it says Lee's on the bottom. Okay. Take that one home, look it up. Cute little bottle. No embossing though. Nothing on the bottom other than bottle plant numbers. Set that one to the side for now. This little guy just rolled out. Found a couple of these in this dump before too. I think they're super cute. Very cool little bottle. Still got its Bakelite top too. I think this is the first one of these I found that still had the top. Teal. I think it's probably a nail polish. There's something a little bit different. What have we got here? Whoa. It's like a poison bottle jar. I've never seen anything like that. That is wild. It has the ribbing of a poison bottle, but it's a little amber jar. That's so cool. That's unique. No embossing on it though. Very cool. That's a neat find. I'm excited about that. Oh, there's a small bottle back in there. That's cool. Another little screw top. Probably a medicine bottle. What's it say? It says minor. No. Yeah, minor. Had something in it that's all dried out and still in there. Looks like there's another small bottle in there. Yep, this one's intact. Little Bakelite top on it. Nothing on the lid. O-R-E-N-E, Oren. Probably a little perfume bottle. This dump just produces so many of these little perfume bottles and other little random cosmetic bottles. Oh, there's a beer can. I would take that home, except it's missing the top. But an even worse heartbreaker than that, oh, there's a broken poison bottle. I've got one intact poison bottle out of this dump. Oh, that is such a shame. Ah, that's such a shame. I would love to have had that been a whole one. two very close calls. I think I see something in there. Is it a beer bottle? No, it's too small for a beer. What do we got here? Got a nice Bakelite top on it. Nothing on it though. The bottom says Barton, Barton and Oyanshine, Owenshine, Barton and Owenshine, something like that. It's got the lid with it. Nice little bottle. Just found this guy wedged up under the log. Nice Atlas jar, easy seal. Found a few of these in this dump, but that's a good one. I probably have some extra lids I've dug as well that I could match back up with it. Well, that is the smallest bottle I've ever found in this dump. Look at that tiny little perfume bottle. Just a tiny little guy. That's cool. Little cutie. In it goes. Well, we may have some redemption because right where that poison bottle was, there's a amber bottle and I can see it's got embossing on it. So hopefully this one's intact. It is. It looks like a beer bottle or maybe a ginger beer bottle. Probably beer. No, it's a medicine bottle. For 1/2 bottle, pour to here. I've actually dug a couple of these out of this dump. They're really cool. The writing's upside down on them. So when you would pour it, you'd see the liquid go down and know to stop at that point there. It's a, what are these again? It's been a while since I've dug one of these. It's a Certo. Registered U.S. patent. Is there something on the bottom? Yeah, made in USA. Well, there we go. We at least got a embossed medicine bottle. So, I rather would have had the poison bottle, but I will take this. And that'll go right in our finds. Looks like we've got our first bottle with a painted label on it. Ooh, a Pepsi Cola. That's cool. That's a sweet find. Oh no, the top's gone. I didn't even realize. Dang, I thought I had a complete one. Oh, that's such a shame. Another heartbreaker. It's all there too. Manchester, New Hampshire. Another New England bottle. Oh, look at the design on that. That's such a shame. I'm going to set that to the side just in case I find the top. I could repair it, but it's not an intact find. That, boy, that's a heartbreaker too. Having rough luck today with the good bottles. They're all broken. Just pulled this little guy out. Nice little jar. Kind of got a quilted pattern on it. Little food jar. Well, here's a beer bottle, or a beer can I should say. Got a little bit of color under there. I'm going to go ahead and take that one home. Be a good one to try putting some citric acid to. Bit of a mystery can. Looks like we've got another milk glass jar. Question is it intact? It is. It even has its lid on it still. I love these little milk glass cold cream jars. Another Pond's. Another Pond's out of this dump. Nice. It's a good find right there. Well, I've dug 3 or 4 more beer cans, all of which had big holes in them, but here's one that is actually in really good shape. You can see the red paint underneath. You can see the logo coming through. That will be a good one to put some citric acid to. Well, when you're looking for glass and looking for old tin cans, sometimes you get lucky and find something even more valuable. This is so cool. Some sort of a get in front of the camera, some sort of a little clip. Made in Mexico, Coro silver. That is actually made of silver. And as soon as I picked it up, I could tell just because it hadn't tarnished the way other metals would. And it's engraved with the name Dunshee. And this is the dump from the old Dunshee farm. So that is a piece of history from this property. And it's precious metal to boot. That's so cool. That's got to be one of the best finds out of the dump. A little silver clip. Probably sterling. It doesn't say 925s, but when silver was made in Mexico back in the day, they often wouldn't put 925 on it. It would just say Mexico silver. There's a little amber bottle here with a Bakelite top on it. Nothing on the cap. Just bottle plant numbers on the bottom. It's got a little bit of a design right there, but other than that, it's pretty plain. But we'll take that one home with us. See if we can get this liquid out of it. Oh yeah, that is nasty. It's the original contents, whatever they were. And the theme of really good broken bottles continues. A beautiful embossed granite spring water. Oh, that is another heartbreaking one. Never dug one of these before. That would have been a great bottle to have in the collection. Oh well. It's just the day of good bottles being broken. Look at this one. Beautiful aqua. Look at the color of that. That's a shame. That would have been a nice one to bring home. Oh well. Pretty nice Budweiser can right there. It's got a big hole in the bottom. But you know what? When it's standing on a shelf, you would never know that hole's there. So I'm going to take that one, clean it up. A lot of the paint is showing for that. See the neck of a tiny little bottle sticking out. Yeah, it's another one of these little kind of inkwell shaped nail polish bottles. Little teardrops. Very nice. Like I said earlier, this bottle dump is just full of really tiny little cosmetic bottles. Just pulled this whole little pot out, and right in it is a little bottle. What's that say? Garby, something like that. We'll keep that one. Any other bottles in this, or is it just junk? I would say just junk. Another nice beer can. A lot of the red paint showing through. You can see the logos right there. That's one we can save. Looks like we've got another milk jar. Nice, it's intact. And it's another Pond's. We've got another nice milk glass find poking out here. Oh, whoa. That's a first for me. Look at that. Nothing on the bottom. Still got its cap. I've never found a big milk glass jar like that. Or bottle. I guess it's a bottle. That's awesome. That's up there for best find of the day. Very nice bottle right there. Another button. Big mother of pearl button. Look at that. That's a nice find. Another little cold cream jar, but I've never found one like this before. Unfortunately, it's got a little chip taken out of it right there, but I'm going to keep that anyway. Made in USA. It's a fancy little guy. Oh, it's a shame it's got that one little chip taken out. But it's going in the keeper pile. Just took one more scrape and another popped out. That's a nice shallow little milk glass. 1932. You can see the original contents are still in there. There we go. And I think we got another little cold cream. Oh yeah, another little milk glass. This is just like the one that had the chip out of it. Look at that, we got an intact one. Perfect. Made in USA. Another little milk glass. This one's got its top on it. Nice, it's in pretty good shape. Is it a Pond's? No, it's not a Pond's. Nothing on the bottom of that one. Another very nice little milk glass. Cold cream jar. Got another bottle coming through, and it's kind of strange shaped. I don't know what we got here. I hope it's intact. What have we got? Oh, you know what? I have dug one of these out of this dump before. This is not the first one of these to come out of here. I feel like I looked it up, but I can't remember what it is. That's cool. That's coming with me. It's another beer can. Fair amount of the red paint showing through. Take that one. Another beer can. This one's missing part of the bottom, but like that Budweiser, I can just display it as is. This has got a lot more of the logo of the label showing through. I think I see something green. I hope it's intact. It's a smaller bottle. Oh yeah, all there. Look at that. That's like neon green. I don't know. Still full of its oops, there we go. Still full of its original contents. That's a wild little green jar. It looks toxic. That's cool. Peeling back some of the forest stuff, and that just poked through. What have we got? Turpentine. Wow. Turpentine bottle. That's cool. I'm sure that's turpentine that's still inside of it. Hey, we got a good little find here. It's small, but it's mighty. We've got a marble. Look at that. Really sweet little marble. It does have a crack running through it. That's an old one. Very cool. All right, looks like we've got probably a whiskey bottle. It does have some embossing on it. H. Graves and Sons since 1849. Boston. Oh, awesome. We got a Boston bottle on the bottom. Is that 42? 1942 whiskey. Just a little bit of the label left on it. That's probably going to come off when I wash it. But it's got some nice embossing on it. And it's got Boston. Love that. Got another beer can here. I've stopped filming those red ones just because I'm pulling so many of them out. This is a different brand beer though. Looks like it's got 3 rings interlocked, almost like the Olympic rings, but 3 instead of 5. That'll be a good one to clean up. All intact. Slight dent there, but that can be fixed. Got another little interesting bottle poking out here. Cute little green bottle. 1925. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. What a unique little, boy, I don't even know what that was for. Maybe a big perfume bottle, but it seems really too big for that. I don't know, what a unique little bottle that is. Absolute keeper. There's a really nice Budweiser right there. Boy, that label shows up great. Bottom and the top are intact. That's a good one. Just found another nice beer can, all intact. Extra dry beer. This one's showing up pretty well. So that should be a good candidate for cleaning up. I've already dug a whole ton of these, like maybe 20 of them, but this Black Label is actually in pretty good shape. Probably one of the better shaped cans that I've dug today.